I see it down. Everything I want is mine. Oh, yeah. I can't give up on the fight. I can't give.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Sparks against the Las Vegas Aces. Thanks for joining us. I'm Blake Suniga here with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz.
And the Las Vegas faithful are certainly making their voices heard tonight, bringing the energy once the gates open.
Guys, this game has a different feel. These two teams have had some great battles. Bragging rights are on the line.
And for the Sparks, last year they split the season series, 2 games apiece against the Aces.
You guys brought your seatbelts. These teams fly up and down the floor.
I'm strapped in. I locked in. I'm ready to go. This is a matchup I've been looking forward to. I love these fast-paced ones.
Yeah, me too. But the big question is, who can slow the other one down? I also think dictating the pace is going to be key right here.
And it's Gray missing. Pass to Plum. Jackson outside. Hamby back to Jackson. Offline with the 3. Lloyd with it. Hamby covering. Here's Gray. Outside Young. The 3. Good. And it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Outside Plum. Pass to Vanloo. 6 to shoot. Back to Plum. There's the 3. Las Vegas grabs the miss.
Monumental move in the WNBA. Jewel Lloyd joining the Aces.
Well, Las Vegas moving Kelsey Plum to LA in a 3-team deal, netting Lloyd. What a huge move for an organization that isn't scared to swing for the fences. I love going after a star like Jewel Lloyd.
Now here's Vanloo.
Here's Plum. Pass to Vanloo. Brink. Vanloo. Covered by Smith. Kept alive. Outside for Vanloo. Drops in the tray.
I saw a little confusion amongst the D as to who was supposed to be guarding her.
Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Now Wilson. Lloyd with it. Hamby covering. Outside Young. Wilson kicks it out to Smith. Takes the 3. Second chance shot. And Wilson finishes it off.
Offensive rebounding is all about hustle for Wilson. But really, it's also about reading shots, correctly anticipating the angles and the bounces.
Now here's Hamby. Outside Plum. Inside, here's Brink. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Pass to Smith. Young. Count it.
Well, you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
The Sparks trailing. Jackson outside. Hamby. Wilson with the steal. Here's Lloyd. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the fast break.
That's rapid-fire basketball at its best.
Showtime.
Outside Plum. Hits it from 3-point range.
The sweet lefty stroke of Kelsey Plum. Dialed in from distance.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Her ability is matched only by her energy, guys. She's usually in the middle of everything for them.
Now here's Hamby. She's guarded by Wilson. Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. The Aces with the lead. Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. Fades away. Hamby grabs the miss. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Jackson. Pass to Vanloo. And stolen by Lloyd. Pull up Jay. Offensive rebound. A nice shot by Wilson.
That's a great play in the glass, and for her, it's what really we expect from her. All her second chance points do not come by accident.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Aces on top, up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
I like what we're seeing for them, going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
The shot by Stevens, no good.
In 2021, the Aces signed free agent Chelsea Gray, and that was a monster move in league history.
For sure. I mean, she was a part of back-to-back championships with Las Vegas, and Gray was actually the 2022 Finals MVP. If the Aces didn't sign her, you wonder if they're still looking for a title.
Pass to Hamby. Cannon. Good, and De'Erica Hamby gets the assist.
They've got to be careful not to give a shooter of her caliber open looks like that, because one or two of those are all it takes to really get her going.
Back to Gray. The tray. Hamby grabs the miss. Now here's Alamont. Gray defending. Here's Stevens. She nails it, and we're tied up.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
Timeout called the Aces. And the Aces with possession.
After just 15 starts in a rookie season, Cameron Brink unfortunately suffered a torn ACL.
Yeah, a horrible break for Cameron and the LA Sparks. She went second overall in 2024. A two-way star you can build around. It is great to have her back in action for LA.
3 on the clock. Here's Parker Tyus. She hits it just before the shot clock expires. Here's Plum. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Past Alamont. Now here's Hamby. Shot clock at 6. Now Plum from downtown. Stokes with the rebound. Stolen. Hamby up top. Out to the wing. And here's Cannon. The jump hook. Hamby misses. Right side, Young. Here's Gray. The Sparks grab the miss.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get her off balance.
Pass to Lamont. Back to Plum. 4 on the clock. The Sparks, no good that time either. Outside Lloyd. Back to Gray. Here's Young. Gray outside. And rebounded by Brink. The Sparks trailing. Over to the left wing. Past Lamont. Outside Plum. Hamby outside. Shoots over Parker Tyus. Hamby misses.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Pass to Young. Gray outside. Now here's Parker Tyus. And really not sure what she was thinking there. Here's Lamont. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hamby with the ball. Parker Tyus is there. Shot to stop the drought. Plum misses. The Aces with the lead. Outside Lloyd. To the paint, and stolen by Cameron Brink. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Aces on top. They're up by 2. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. One of the stories here, Asia Wilson getting it done today.
Her rebounding, particularly the offensive rebounding, was superb in the first half. She was really battling hard inside.
And that allowed them to get several shots on the same possession multiple times. I mean, her work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. Outside Plum, down low. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
Originally drafted by San Antonio, Kelsey Plum was a part of the first 7 Las Vegas Aces seasons.
Yeah, it's a bit odd seeing her in another uniform, but she made an incredible impact in Vegas, part of those 2 title teams. Forever a legend in the desert.
Shot clock at 5. Lloyd up top, the 3. And Brink brings down the board. Jackson outside, pass to Brink. Van Loo. side, Plum. To the inside. Here's Brink. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Here's Gray. Back to Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
When Wilson gets the rock down low, it's almost automatic. So effective for Simpson.
And the Sparks call time here.
And the Sparks trading for Kelsey Plum. What a major statement from that front office.
Yeah, they gave up the second overall pick in 2025 to get Kelsey. I think it was a solid move. The Sparks have lacked an elite scoring guard like Plum, and it's sending a clear message. We don't just want to win, we want to win now.
We're about 1.5 minutes here into the second half. It's tipped.
Jackson.
Covered by Lloyd. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum. Again, the miss by the Sparks. Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. Good D by De'Erica Hamby.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Back to Jackson. Van Loo. Now Plum for the lead. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
Man, and they're 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Three-pointer Jackie Young.
They get it back. Smith.
And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up the 2 on the second effort. The Sparks trailing. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Hamby misses. Outside Lloyd. Now Gray. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Wilson for the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7.
Boy, not a lot of resistance inside, and they're taking advantage.
That aspect of this game, the play in the paint, has gone almost entirely their way.
Absolutely.
And that one's good.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. Last season was De'Erica Hamby's 10th in the W, and no doubt about it, her best.
Well, over her first 9 years, she averaged just about 9 points per game. Last year, that average jumped to 17, embracing an increased scoring role.
So both teams changing it up here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. All sorts of time. Melissa Smith grabs the miss.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass, they really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies.
So it's the Sparks now. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And Asia Wilson with the block.
A patient defender with a passion for blocking shots. Wilson's such an intimidating presence.
To the middle. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
And guys, her consistent shooting, it's helped them take this lead.
Hamby sets a screen. Inside. Wilson with it. She's got 12. Pass to Evans. The three from Melissa Smith. Bangs home the trifecta.
What a confident player Smith is, wasting no time with the rising fire.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Hamby outside. Plum. The shake. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Clever play by Plum, going right into the defense to draw a foul and get the and-one opportunity.
One shot.
Here's Gray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Outside Lloyd. Gray right side. Aleman with the steal. The third quarter comes to a close. Aces ahead. They lead by 6. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. Back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead, and what'll be a very well-contested game. Outside Evans. Back to Young. Jacks up a three. Hamby grabs the miss.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
And shots good by Peely.
Well, the D sagged off, and no hesitation on her part to rise up and bury the three.
Evans up top. She's guarded by Aleman. Outside Evans. Young. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hamby outside. Now here's Aleman. Pass to Peely. To tie it up. It's not going to go for her. Outside Young. They set the pick. Down low. Stokes. And the basket is good.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Timeout called the Sparks. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And here is Alemán. Hamby sets a screen. Alemán shot is off.
I like the D. They weren't about to swing the door open and let her cruise in for the layup. Good job.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Parker Tyus. Smith, right side. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And here's Hamby, covered by Smith. And the basket by Hamby.
Nimble move by Hamby, getting around the contact into the shot.
The Aces leading. Timeout called, the Aces.
Timeout.
Sparks making a change here. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Smith outside. Poked away. Kelsey Plum with a steal. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
What a big shot by Plum. A WNBA champion, Kelsey. Very comfortable in these moments.
Outside Young to the inside. Smith, no good. The Sparks trailing. Pass to Vanloo. To the paint. Hamby. And Asia Wilson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Sparks able to retain possession here. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
She's all over that shot. Had it read the whole way and gets the position she needs to make the play.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum.
A gritty defender who takes pride in shutting down opponents. Gray is the kind of competitor every team in the league needs.
Outside Lloyd. Deflects the pass. Smith with it. Picked up by Jackson. Shot clock at 3. Offensive rebound. Wilson. And finally they hit one.
What a bucket by Wilson. Refuses to let the high-stake shaker and sinks it.
Hamby with the ball. Working on Wilson. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here. And now it's time to take another look at that huge swat.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
On defense, the Aces. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Hamby. Clock at 4.
Never one to give up on the defensive end. Wilson plays with relentless intention.
Here's Lloyd. Buries it.
You love to see how Jewel Lloyd never backs down. He goes on the attack and finds the big bucket.
Timeout called the Sparks.
They need to get a quick bucket here. If there's more than 24 seconds left afterwards, they can try for a stop. But if there's less, they're going to have to foul.
Kia Jackson. Guarded by Young. Outside Plum. Pass to Vanloo. And here's Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Kelsey Plum from outside. Alyssa Smith grabs the miss. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And she commits the intentional foul.
Kelsey Plum. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Las Vegas Aces, Chelsea Gray. 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that increases their lead to 6. And so she drops them both. And it's a 7-point ball game. Up for grabs right until the dying seconds.
And you know, I think what stood out was they showed their character when it mattered, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And that's a wrap, everyone.